Hi there, welcome back. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about cards. Cards is a special functionality in Bootstrap 4. So without any further ado, let me get back to my code editor and let me show you what it is. So in order to have card classes visible on our document, I have to take a div dot and get inside the class equals double quote, and I'm gonna type card dash columns. Okay, and I'm gonna take another div dot, hit tab, and over here I'm gonna take another class called card, and over here I'm gonna take another div dot, and over here I'm gonna type card dash body, and inside the first thing I'm going to take is an image tag, img dot, hit tab, and it will complete the code for us. So, and for I'm going to use an image that I have saved in my image folder of the camera, and I'm going to use that. It's a simple image for avatar. For the demonstration purpose, I would like to use that image. So for that, I'm going to type my file reference here. So img, this is the image that I would like to use, and for the class I'm going to type what was the class, card dash img dash top. That is the class that we need to put over there. So one more thing, couple more things we need over here is an h4, and the class is card dash title, and I'm going to type John Doe over here, and over here I'm going to take a p tag, and the class would be card dash text, and over here I'm going to paste in some dummy text from a website called lipsum.com. I'm going to come over here, paste it in, and that's it. And one more thing, I'm going to take an a element, a tag rather, hit tab, and over here I'm gonna type btn dash primary, and over here I'm gonna type view profile. Let me go full screen. So this is what you get. Beautiful design. Just by adding some classes, you get a wonderful design like that. So let me just shrink it down a bit. Can we refactor this code? Of course we do, but let me just show you something else. We can have as many cards as we like, and they will stack up next to each other as columns. So let me demonstrate what I mean by saying that. So I'm gonna copy from here to here. So this piece of code, I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna come over here, paste it. Let's go full screen and see where they are. Right there. Okay, let's do it a couple more times. Okay, and you'll understand. Now let's reload. Let me go full screen. We must have done something wrong. Let's go full screen and find out what was that. Okay, alrighty, so we made some mistakes, so let me just undo all the changes I made. Okay, so this is our container, this is our card column, this is our card, this is card body. So we need to copy this this section from here to here actually. So let's copy. I'm not going to paste it just now. Let's go to our browser and see what we have. So this is what we have, and now I'm gonna come over here and paste it, and make sure that we paste it outside this div. And each time I paste it, I make sure that I'm outside that div. Now let's get back to our code editor. Now you see that. Now let's do it one more time to make it even. Alrighty, now let's see. You see that? Now we have our cards, placed one after another in a very beautiful manner, in a column wise, right? So we can have as many of these cards as we would like. So we are pretty much done as far as refactoring these codes are concerned. You can also have, let me just remove things first. We don't need that many, I guess. So removed. So our container is there, and column, card, okay, everything is there. So this is back to square one. Let me shrink it a bit so that you can see my code editor and browser at the same time. So if I remove this div, then you can have like a different kind of a card, and it would look like this. And now you can change the image size and play around with it. Let me just demonstrate. Instead of let me just show you. So this is a custom, now this is a custom CSS class. I'm gonna target that, and I'm gonna change the image size. Width, let's make it 400 pixel. Height, auto. It's not taking shape because important. And there we go. So yeah, you can display your card this way as well. If you wanted to display it like that, then you could do that as well. You can play around with these numbers and shrink it down even more, like so. And what else? There is another thing you can do, is that you can have like a background color like BG light, or BG light, like that, or dark would make it look like this, or warning would make it look like this. So you could do that as well. So let me just take another div. I'm going back to the column view and hit tab, and over here I'm going to type card dash columns. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to paste it over here, and let's go full screen. Oops. And this is how your card would look. I mean, if you want to have a background color, you could do that as well. If you want to knock the name down a bit, like for me, if I use it in my project, I would knock down the name a bit. And let me just show you how you could do that. So we're going to target the H4 card title. So let's copy this class, put it over here, and margin top, I would say 20 pixel, but pull it down a bit. You see that? So it looks, for me, it looks a bit nicer. It looks better than before. So that's pretty much it. There's one more thing, like card overlay. Something that you could use. So let me just show it to you. So I'm gonna remove everything. I'm gonna remove actually everything. So we are just an blank document with an empty container. So let's take a div dot card, Okay, and I'm gonna take an image dot and source img, this one, and class would be card dash img dash top, and over here I'm gonna take another div dot, and over here I'm gonna type card img overlay. Make sure that you've got no typos. I'm checking for my typos as well. Card img overlay seems all right. And over here I'm gonna take an h4, and I'm gonna type card dash title John Doe, of course, and p, and that should be card dash text, and I'm going to add the content later on. Let me just take our button, something that we would convert an anchor tag to become one, and over here I'm going to take btn dash success, and let's get my lipsum dummy text. Let me shrink it down a bit. Over here got my information, and over here I'm going to type click here, why not. And as far, let me just remove all that. Okay, that's how it looks. And now what I can do, I can talk to the image class. Actually, let me see what we can do. If we can you could play around with it, but it does not seem like it's gonna look all that great. But let me just put this over here as well. No, I don't recommend doing that. So this is how it's gonna look. So if you wanna use your cards to be like this, you could do that as well. It's entirely up to you, but in my humble opinion, I like the column wise, the way it has been displayed in a row and column wise. I like it better. So that's pretty much it as far as cards are concerned. I hope this has been informative and you've learned some valuable lesson. See you in the next lecture. Thanks. Bye.